Let's have a session on non-financial methods. This is for Edexcel. So there are 3 non-financial methods that you need to know. And remember, these non-financial methods are looking to increase motivation in your workforce. So the 3 non-financial methods are job rotation, job enrichment, and autonomy. Let's go through each of those. Job rotation. So job rotation is when you provide employees with a variety of tasks within the workplace. So you let them do many things. You see this in grad schemes quite often now. The advantages of this is that if you're doing a variety of tasks, it's less repetitive. So workers might become multi-skilled in the long term, and therefore in the long term, assuming you keep the workers, it means your workforce is more flexible and can do a variety of skills. The cons, the disadvantage of job rotation is that initially as each worker moves to another task, they're inevitably going to be unskilled in that task. And it could mean they become demotivated and unproductive. So it's important to ensure that the workplace has an architecture around that and is aware of that naturally going to happen. So they make sure that they are able to overcome that first stage of being unskilled, and in the long term, the workers can become multi-skilled and lead to that flexible workforce. The second is job enrichment. Job enrichment is when the business gives employees additional responsibility. So the pros of that is that if workers are given additional responsibility, it might make them more motivated. They're excited they've got more responsibility. It might make them more productive as a consequence of that. And it also might reduce absenteeism and increase staff retention. However, ultimately it depends on each individual employee and the manager selecting which employees should have job enrichment. Because it might lead to, if the wrong employee looked to have job enrichment, well, it might demotivate them and it might ruin their output, and their quality might reduce as a result of having this additional responsibility because they're essentially not cut out for it. Autonomy is the third non-financial method, and that's when a business gives employees more independence in its decision-making. Now, the key advantage here is that it means there's more freedom to the particular worker that's doing that role, because they might understand their role better than the managers. Maybe the managers never did that role. Maybe they're specialist managers. So the advantage here is there's more freedom. They understand the specific role better than their managers. However, this can be a problem because it again depends on the employees. Are they able to make good decisions? And also, it's natural that if you give decision-making or autonomy in the hands of the individual workers, that their aims and objectives might become detached from the business's aims and objectives, and that could cause conflicts in the future. So I hope that helps with non-financial methods, and I'll see you at the next session.